and good evening. Let's see. Slightly louder, and a little bit. There we go. All right. Woo-wee. Oh, I'm sorry, the high quality setting is the only one you got. Black Box. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Nice to be back. It's Monday, November 11th. 9 o'clock just kind of snuck up on me. I was working on other stuff. Sorry about that. Ooh-wee. Oh, goodness. How are we doing? Let's see. Who's with us? Hey, Ploof. Good to see you. I think Black Box dipped for a second because of the connection, but yeah, good to see you. Very good to see you. I'll move my microphone slightly. Music's a little loud. Let's fix that. There we go. Tunic kind of has loudish music, so it's all good. Not bad music, just slightly loudish. Oh, how is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Oh, man, what a day. Realized that I needed to get a couple of page. I look a little blue. Ha 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 ha. Sorry for that outburst of laughter. Smart ass. Doing okay. Just as the amazing film Office Space has informed me, somebody has a case of the Mondays. Shower's been broken for 3 days. Ugh, yuck. That's what it's time to like find a gym, you know, and use their shower because holy cow, ugh, 3 days without a shower. I would still want like a dirt bath at least. All right. Do a little bit of page sketching here because I actually realized that I did not have any pages going forward, so figured I'd get some going here. And why is my pencil not working? Interesting. You were working 3 seconds ago, so, you know. Would not be a Fabian Zib stream without all kinds of ridiculous crap going on. Okay, looks like the color got changed for little to no reason. Hey, there we go. I am not ripe. I am pleasant blue color. Blue scented. As Tiamat would demand. Uh-oh. Here comes a sneeze. Oh, goodness. Whew. There we go. Sorry. The fury of my draconic snoot is once again unleashed close to the microphone. My apologies. Okay. Don't know why I can't seem to keep the right... Excuse me. Can't seem to keep the right tool running. So aside from your shower antics, Black Box, how was your day? out of food. Good grief. Oh, it's just lovely. Yeah. Great stuff. Yeah, food banks are actually really useful resources. Absolutely. I'm sure in Canada they're the same. Oh, hey, we got Dynamic Cat here too. We got Loof. Nice to see everybody. Oh my goodness. Something in my snoot. Hello, Dynamic Cat. There we go. Oh, probably. We have another dog here, actually. Temporarily. We have a little Shiba. She's a lovely little thing. She's very quiet. So. Getting a full-on dog pack going on here. All right. Time to roll up my sleeves and do some sketches. There we go. She is a sassy little thing, and it's adorable. We're watching her for some friends, and yeah, she's just the sweetest. She's a little sweet dog. Surprisingly quiet for her breed, but yeah, she's super sweet. And I apologize if I'm quiet. I do not have a whole lot going on. Other good news. The PC is back. PC is here. It is working. I'm as shocked as the next person, but it is working, and very happy to have that back. Actually spent a little while last night just kind of going through Steam like, oh my god, I forgot I had this. Huskies are really sweet dogs, but I'm afraid I would be buried in foof. There'd be so much foof just brushed off of that dog. I would be lost. I'd be completely enveloped in dog foof. Yeah, it's interesting because one of my good friends was looking at it, working on it, and they actually found other points of failure that we hadn't previously found. The uh, the CMOS battery had died, um, which is not too big of a deal in itself, but it would prevent the motherboard from uh, retaining its settings and such. Um, also, come to find out, the RAM needed to be reslotted, and then the big thing that was causing it to keep shutting down was that the cooler had died. The heat pump had died. So they only found out because they were working on it, and then they just brushed against the heat pump, and it was white hot, just super hot. But they've replaced all that, and it has been running fine. I have reversed my regular position on continuous uptime. Used to be, I was under the impression previously that shutting down a PC was actually harder on it than keeping it going. But I think I'm gonna give that one a little 180 and change that opinion. But yes, it lives. Has been renamed from Asphyxius to Theseus, since everything on that dang machine has been completely replaced. I think the only original thing on there is the processor, actually. Probably the only thing that wasn't really changed out. But I'm ever grateful for that getting fixed up. And I am just kind of taking it easy tonight. Nothing too crazy. I do plan on running a game tonight. That should be fun. As we listen to the sweet tones of Tunic. These huskies are a trip and a half. Very sweet dogs, but very dramatic dogs, from what I understand. Of course, living up where you are, Black Box, a husky would be incredibly good transportation. Or an Alaskan Malamute. Do. Right. PT. I'm shocked that most of the stream is operating properly. I can only assume there is something that I'm missing that is drastically not working, and it's like keeping people from actually like viewing it and like calling them jerks. That's probably the case. All right. Actually rode on a dog sled before. Aw. Sounds like fun. That'd be interesting. I've never ridden on one. I've seen one. Gosh, I think only in movies and on TV, but they do look neat. I will say that. It's funny. I think I have yet to really nail down a specific size for Katya's tail. It always kind of ends up being like indeterminate size. You tried to hook your parents' dog to your sled when you were a kid. I would love to think that that's super unique. It should just lay down. Oh man, dogs, man. Dogs are good people. Oh, that is funny. That is super funny. Just hook her up to the sled and just like, come on, y'all, go, and then just kind of thump right in the snow. It's like, nah, not today. You're a nice kid, but nah. Is that the mush that I keep hearing so much about? Moosh. Mush. Moosh. Yeah. Probably like, I don't get enough treats for this. I mean, everything that I've ever seen with mush, it's just MUSH. Mush. Keiska here's a little pig. There we go. Yeah, Pumpkinhead Guy's a good one. We are still, in my opinion, we are still in the spooky season, so Pumpkinhead Guy is still an appropriate song. Oh, interesting. Did not know that. I would think that most dog sledding kind of history comes from the native people. Oh goodness! You know what I need? I need one of those switches. They had them in, God, they had them in radio. Um, Basically, it was a floor switch. That was a floor mute switch. They called it a cough switch or a sneeze switch. Basically, if anyone was going to cough or sneeze, they could just hit the mute with their foot real quick and then hit it back on. Really use one of those. I don't know how I'd get it up here on the chair with me. I can't reach the floor with my little feet, but I'm sure I'd figure it out. Yeah, that's back on there. Okay, not too worried about it. The 23rd. That's a good question. I believe I am stowing away in my roommate's backpack for free food. Let me double check that. That is a good question. I have a feeling that for the most part, all of our celebration and stuff will be done probably before the regular stream time. But I will let folks know. I'm not sure. I may be completely hyped up on tryptophan at the time, thanks to all the turkey. So we'll see. I will double check. Since that's not this Thursday, but the coming Thursday. I'll double check and see if I will be doing that. So good call. Did not think that. I'm already basically on a high chair. It's a chair, and then I've got a couple boxes here. But let me reach everything up here. I should find something that's less precarious, but all right. Feast days are few and far between in this realm, I've found. Y'all need more feast days. Yes, that would be next Thursday. No worries. I will figure that out beforehand so folks aren't left in the lurch. Yeah, again, I apologize for my quietness here. I'm a little worn out, but otherwise not too bad. Hey, Gray. Good to see you. Yeah, no worries. I think it's probably a good idea just to say it's probably not going to happen next Thursday. So, but I'll see how things are. I honestly, with the last two Thanksgivings I've attended, I have needed a nap. Actually got a nap a little bit earlier. So yeah. Yeah, you had your Thanksgiving early. You know, let us have our Thanksgiving. Gosh. Yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say that it's going to be a pretty quiet day. It would be a fine day for everyone to just relax and play some video games if they're not completely passed out. That Friday doesn't sound like too bad of an idea. Since I know most folks will be, I believe, off for that Black Friday. I'll have to look into that. Wednesday, eh? I'll look into it. Not sure if I have anything going on that night, but I will take a look and find out. Yeah, no worries if Blue's busy. I mean, she's only missing her favorite stream ever, but you know, I mean that's. It's just how she's doing it. It's fine. Not upset at all. Not disappointed. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Oops. This sketch is getting wildly out of where it needs to be. Head is also too big. Sometimes I feel like I'm playing. I'm on observation duty when I'm drawing or sketching, because it's just like head's too big, fix it, fix anomaly. Oh, you have Friday off too. Oh, that's nice. That'll be cool. Probably for shopping and just general economy bolstering activities. Do. It's not the right angle at all. An anomaly has been found. Head too big. The anomaly that would come up for me would always just be bad art. Art wrong. I have to say, it's funny. Speaking of games, I was watching Twitch last night. I think it was Rick Griffin who was playing the Talos Principle 2. And the game looks cool. Like, it's a very interesting puzzle game. But, oh my god, I could not parse what was going on at all. And maybe that's just my bad for not seeing the first game or anything like that. But holy cow, like, it looked cool, but I was just like, what the hell is this? There we go. Move back up there. Just realized that Katya kind of has a Prince Valiant going on here, and I really don't want that, so I'm going to go ahead and fix that real quick. Let's get her whole dang head in here. Yeah, I mean, it definitely looks like a cool, like, puzzle solving platformer, but like the story seemed like incomprehensible to me. But again, never played the first one, so I'm sure that has a lot to do with it. But it just seemed so out there. I'm usually just fine with stories like that, but like, just could not figure out what was trying to happen. All right, well now she's got more of a Yamcha going, which is fine. They really need to make another Portal. Portal was very good. From what I understand, Portal 2 is very good. I've played a chunk of it, not all of it. I'm just surprised Floof is so quiet. Hopefully Floof's doing okay. You want to see the cast all fluffed out, like they all popped out of the dryer. I'll have to have them adventure in an area with a lot of static electricity and watch them just explode. I do tend to draw everyone with like really sleek, close fur, so that would be fun. No, yeah, no, Valve cannot count to 3. That's unless they're counting like all of the fat loot that they get from Steam. That's probably the only time that they can count that high. Look at his little face. Look at his little face here. He's so cute. That's not the expression I was really going for there. A dungeon filled with magical electrical traps that are malfunctioning. I like that. It was in some Underdark adventure. I'm not sure what company produced it. It was either Paizo or Wizards of the Coast. But I remember there being some Underdark adventure where one of the encounters happened in this weird little grotto that had stones in the middle in really interesting tactical areas. And as it turned out, if you went nearby and you had magical items, or not magical, metal items, these were highly magnetic. So if you had a metal sword or a metal shield or anything, if you were wielding it, you had to make like a pretty decent strength check. And if you didn't make it, the item would be stuck to this pillar and basically unusable until you could make the strength check provided to pull it out. And it was basically like people wearing metal armor were considered under the effects of a slow spell. And I was like, oh, this is such a cool environmental idea. I love that kind of stuff. I love environmental effects and traps and stuff. How's Valorant treating you, Gray? Are y'all winning, Gray? I haven't heard that term in a while. Got my ass beat wholesale. Yeah. Been there, done that. I think I played one round of Apex Legends, and while I could see the genius behind some of their decisions, I was like, this game's not for me. It's like, it's a good thing this was free. Yeah, I am not good at Apex, that is for sure. Favorite sub sandwich? Oh, that's a good question. I have recently been very enamored with the chicken bacon ranch. What was it? The chicken bacon ranch sub from Jersey Mike's. That's what it is. It's not the Philly, but it's the chicken bacon ranch sub. Hoo-wee. You kind of have to be in the mood for it, but man, when you're in the mood for it, it's a good damn sandwich. Cannot complain. What about you, Black Fox? What's your favorite sub sandwich? Can't start instigating questions like that without answers. My goodness. There we go. Okay, that's a bit better. Ooh, turkey and provolone. Excellent. Excellent choice. Meatball marinara with bacon and marbled cheese. Good grief. That sandwich has got everything in there. Meatballs. A meatball sub with bacon. Oof. That's even a bit much for me. I knew I was going to struggle with this particular panel. I'm going for a emotion that I don't know if I've ever rendered before. Black Forest ham, Colby Jack, top of any amount of veggies available. All lightly glazed with chipotle sauce, preferably on toasted whole grain bread. I'm glad I ate already. I am very glad I ate already. Ooh-wee. These sandwiches sound good. I will say I do like a tangy sandwich. So, banana peppers, like pickled banana peppers, and vinegar, a little bit of vinegar, oil and vinegar. Was turned on to that. That was good. Yeah, this is gonna be a hard one because I don't feel like I can get this one properly, but. Might be. Oh yeah, urban cheese bread. Good stuff. I'm okay with good old Italian bread. Because I am simple like that. Not confident with this one, but would be nice to have that magic sub sandwich box. Yes. Yes, absolutely. I love Rude Buster. This is such a great song. Aw, no worries. I actually passed out in my chair a little while ago. There was a cat on me, so I had every reason to. But you couldn't give Hiroko a magic sub box that gives her sandwiches, because then she'd have too much power. She'd have Pinot and she'd have a magic sub sandwich box. Oh, Spampin. Sandwich bribery. Possession of magic sandwich box with intent to distribute. If you could understand half of what I was saying there, then congratulations, you are a smarter person than I. Okay, that's close to what I was looking for, so that's better. And I'm sure it'll probably look better in the ink. And potion. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious me. Now I'm trying to think, like, who would create such a magic sandwich box, and all I can think of is like a yeastomancer.
I make yesterday's bread rise and serve yeastomancer.
And he'd be just loaded with like bakery puns. Like, that'd be his whole thing. Although the yeast rising thing is probably the only thing he's got right out of the gate. Very hungry enchanter, yeah. Which, if he was a Critterkin, then he'd have to be like a caterpillar, because the very hungry caterpillar. have to find it and put it up on the Discord. I saw somebody had animated a Legend of Zelda moment between Link, Ganon, and Zelda, but they had used the dialogue from an Inuyasha, like a very early Inuyasha episode, and it's super funny. I for being as short as it was, I thought it was hilarious. I haven't watched Inuyasha in a while. I should really watch that series again. It's a good series. I just remember when Adult Swim was between contracts and they didn't have like the latter half of Inuyasha, so the entire series ended on a cliffhanger. That was always the case with Adult Swim back in the day. Was you'd be watching it and be like, oh man, this is great. And you'd be watching episodes of a show like Wolf's Rain or Outlaw Star or something like that, and then it'd get to a certain point and their distribution rights would end, so they couldn't have any more episodes until they negotiated for more, and then it would go back to the first episode and you're like, what the hell? We've established these characters already. We don't care anymore. Get back to the story we care about. What, Inuyasha? It's good stuff. Actually, that reminds me, I really need to watch through Outlaw Star. Because I don't think I've watched the entire series, actually, now that I think of it. Only watched a little bit of it. Yeah. Made a box that could make any sandwich one could dream up after not being able to find who made the sandwich. And the only ingredient it couldn't add is love. That was the ingredient he was searching for the entire time. Ah, yes. Good old New Year's. There's just something not hitting about this. Can't unsee the Prince Valiant now. It's killing me a little bit inside. I don't know what angle Kisuke's nose is supposed to be at here. What shape would you say his muzzle is? It's not a muzzle shape. Meatball sandwich. Maybe if you're lucky, if you go food banking, you'll be able to find some hamburger or sausage. You can get that meatballs put together. That's not too bad from 0. Oh man, I'm trying to remember. Like this song, that kind of background, that. I'm trying to remember what song, from what game that reminds me of. Oh man, it's an RPG. It's an old RPG. I remember. It must be Final Fantasy 3/6. No, it's not Earthbound. Although good guess. Nope. It's, you know what? Earthbound is what tipped it over for me. It was actually Dragon Quest V. Dragon Quest V. We figured it out, everybody. We figured it out. It's Dragon Quest V. And being the kobold I am, that would have bothered me for at least another hour or so if I hadn't figured that out. There we go. Yes, Dragon Quest V cannot recommend that game enough. Whatever form you want to play it in, it's good. It's a great adventure. It's one of the most unique RPGs I've ever played. Yeah, if you get the opportunity to play, I believe it was officially released on, of course, the Super Famicom in Japan. And then it was released, I think it was on PS2 here in the US. But then they re-released it on the DS, and it was fantastic. It was an excellent game. Cannot suggest it enough. What game will we be playing? I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know, you know? I totally know. I believe we're going to jump back into the incredible world of Bird Doctor. Fall of Porcupine, if you will. Where did my... I'm glad nobody saw that. That was, I had put my wand down behind the magic rectangle, and then immediately did not know where it was, and started looking for it feverishly. Fortunately, no one saw that, so grateful for that. Okay. I will play it in tabletop form. What are you playing in tabletop form, Black Box? Dogs has seen. Are you drunk right now? Did you hit the maple syrup really hard and now you're just kind of typing what you want? And it's cool. That's fine. Just don't start speaking French, because I don't have time to go Google Translate. I got time for the Googs. Let's see what else I have to work on, because this page looks like it is sketched. Let me see if I have any other sketch work going on here. I don't believe this has a audio signal. Should be good there. Yes, Magic Rectangle is absolutely stellar. Ah, I see. Actually, I would really love a Dragon Quest V board game. That would be pretty cool. The whole premise of that game is that you go from all the way from like being a baby to having a family of your own And the story is great. The story is fantastic. It's another one of the rare instances when I was playing a 16-bit game that I actually was moved to tears. Final Fantasy VI was another one of those. But yes, it is a very good game. The DS version is really, really good. I played the Famicom version, when it got translated. Somebody had translated it. So I played it on an emulator, and I just fell in love with it. And then I found out, oh, by the way, Square is putting out Dragon Quest 4, 5, and 6. And I was like, I like 2/3 of that. So when they came out, I definitely grabbed them. Oui. Bonjour, je suis un renard, crevi dans un boy. I don't know how to speak French. All I know is bonjour or salut, as Salata Robo taught us. Je suis un renard, crevi dans un blé. I added that fart noise, but I'm assuming that that's pretty much at the end of all French. Okay, let's see if I've got more art. More art. I do believe I was working on a sketch. That wasn't a page. It was actually just a piece. There it is. Good deal. It's like the only thing I know is je suis. Right. This is in line with the Sage. That's not French. That's Latin. Raccoons. Am I right? Do. How you doing, Sage? I was not satisfied, by the way, with your response to my queso coatl. It's a quetzalcoatl, but it's also half quesadilla. Thoughts? Deliciousness? Absolutely. Trying to set off the bot. No. No, I wasn't making fun of your name, but now I'm just going to have to come up with all kinds. Quote ramen. Quoth the raven. Ramen? Always a big fan of that. That's something I might impose on myself as a tutorial of eyelashes, because I have like 2 eyelashes that I do. No, I wasn't making fun of your name. I was absolutely coming up with a brand new incredible boss monster for D&D, which would be a queso coatl. Yes, this is Tara. Come up with her not too long ago, and I just got very interested in drawing her some more. She actually may find her way into the main story. Kind of interested in how that would work. She's got kind of wild hair. I wouldn't say that. I would say really more along the lines of she fit a story that I was trying to tell. So she's kind of more like a puzzle piece that just kind of fell into place. A party spellcaster. Well, funny you should say, because she is a spellcaster. She's one of those casters that is native to Rill. They have a specific name. I doubt you know what it is. I don't actually, to be fair, I don't think I've mentioned it in the story yet, so that's okay if you don't know it. But yes, she will be a spellcaster. Yeah, fortunately, there are some secrets I still have. Rill and Trapfinders. Do. Oh, yeah, what did happen to the orb? Huh? That's a good question. A lot of questions that are looking to be answered here in old Chapter 5. Oh, that doesn't work. Her hair needs a shape. No, it's a good question. The Mage's Pearl is somewhere. Last we saw, the Mage's Pearl was the one that basically sold Kisuke to Katya while he was still in the throes of battling his battle with the White Fire and the Vampiric Curse. Graveyard Theme is a good song. You know what, Tara? We're going to come back to your Hera because I have a very hard time with it. I am going to define your head because I don't do that enough, and it causes problems. So let's do that. Let's define where your head is. I'm such a sucker for these songs at the end of the Deltarune games. There we go. Now we're defining your head. Just get rid of that extraneous hair, and we will get back to it. I suppose I could just make her look like Orson from U.S. Acres. Nobody knows what that is. Funny enough, when I first came up with the sketch for Tara, I gave her the Jim Davis pig ears, which are they just look like that. There's a little pig. But she just had these little Jim Davis ears, and I was like, you know what? Those don't actually occur in nature. And I looked up actual pigs, and I was like, you know what? I was wrong. So we went to the regular kind of pig ears, which I think worked very well. I think they'll be more expressive as well. So there's that. A little bit more up there. Yeah, I've really needed to go through some tutorials. I did watch a couple on coloring. Oh, was my head in the way? Well, here we go. Here's a quick recap. Can he draw the same pig twice? Probably not. Nope, absolutely not. Sticking out his tongue. There we go. Those are the ears that I was talking about. Those are the Orson the pig ears from U.S. Acres. But actual pig ears are more like that. They're kind of teardrop shaped. I was pleasantly surprised. And I questioned Jim Davis's farm upbringing at that time. No, trust me, Sage, U.S. Acres was forgettable for a reason. U.S. Acres was the B team of Garfield and Friends. Plus, it was one of those things where they're like, we have to pad out a 22-minute cartoon show, and there's only so much Garfield you can draw at once. Speaking of Garfield, did anybody watch the preview for the new Garfield movie? Starring Chris Pratt as the titular Garfield. I wasn't super disappointed because they went very episode of the mattress / couch tag still haunts me. You know what Garfield thing haunts me is the frickin' Halloween special. Halloween special freaked me out when I was but a wee hatchling, and to this day, still gives me the heebs and the jeebs. You moan crispest dressed as an orange cat. Black Fox, I'm gonna go ahead and say put the sauce down. Whatever sauce that you got, even if it's like soy sauce. No, it looks like it's all CG. So fortunately, it's not Crisp Rat, who I like referring to as Crisp Rat. But it's not Crisp Rat in an orange cat suit, fortunately. Okay. Oopie-doop. Oopie-doop. And there we go. I mean, we can't have Lorenzo music for obvious reasons, but yeah, I was like, Chris Pratt, really? Yeah, I mean, I think everyone really kind of fell in love with Lorenzo Music's original Garfield. He was just the perfect voice. And the fact that he was handpicked by Jim Davis also helps. And I know, like, in the past, they did, like, Bill Murray and everything. It's like, Garfield has been one of those characters that has been incredibly hard to make a movie out of. Like, aside from the specials and stuff, aside from the stuff that came out in the 80s and 90s, there really isn't a good way of doing a Garfield movie. There just isn't. When I saw the preview, I was just like, this looks like all the same regular Illumination schlock that's been coming out for the last 10 years. I mean, it's nothing special. Oh, you sent me a pic of your ramen. Scandalous ramen. I mean, if it's scandalous because it has quotes around it. I liked this scene. I liked the Ferris wheel scene in Deltarune. I thought it was very cute. Oh yeah, Sage, you got a good question there. What's your favorite sub sandwich? She likes the unique sandwiches. Oh man, how great is goat's cheese? Like, I have to be in the mood for it, but man, I had it once and I was just like, oh, so that's goat cheese. It was so melty and just it was weird tasty. And I gambled because I was like, you know what, I'm at a work function, so I'll order something at this restaurant with goat cheese and try it for the first time without having to pay for it. Fortunately, it was amazing. I should say unfortunately, because now I want to order it when I go places. Oh yeah. Oh, Highlander cattle. Yeah, they're very fluffy. They have foof all over their eyes. They're almost buffalo-ish. Anyway. Yeah, this is more of the development for Terra that I went for. She's gone through a couple little revisions, but this actually worked out really good. The Dark Souls bow. The great arrows. I always loved that. The great bow. It's just like, here's a long bow. Here's a great bow. There we go. Oh, now I gotta go back to her hair. There we go. Yeah, it's funny. I have a specific style that I was going for her, but it just is not materializing the way I'd hoped. Seasoned soft-boiled eggs. Oof. Now you're killing me. We were just discussing recently. We're glad we ate because we've been talking about a lot of food today. Out of character for me when it comes to character design. I'm trying to draw her with as few like extra pieces as possible. Like I always end up doing a lot more detail than I should for a comic character, so anyway, this is just a good little doodle I was working on. Might ink her up and put her up somewhere, but she's cute. But yes, she is a yeah, she's got the messy hair thing. Might need a little bit more refining or kind of figuring out exactly what her style is, but otherwise, I like it. She's got her little pendant here. Actually, redo that. Stop drawing with a baseball bat here. Just Yoshitaka Amano. Her, yeah. Let me draw 8 million different little details and then expect everyone to get them right. By the way, Sage, I don't know if you watched Nocturne, but it's funny you mentioned Yoshitaka Amano. Hopefully you catch it at some point. It's very good. There we go. That's better. No, it's the second series of the Castlevania series on Netflix. It is during the Symphony of the Night period of time, so it focuses on like Richter Belmont and Maria Renard. It's good. It's good. I love all the Richter stuff, but I think you'd understand what I'm talking about if you watched through it. But I think you'd enjoy it, especially if you watched the first one. I don't recall if you watched the first one. First one was absolutely worth watching. Richard Armitage is an amazing Trevor Belmont. Makes the show. God, there's an Amano art book that's like staring at me, like right behind me. It's way up on one of my shelves, but that is one of the strongest parts of that series is that you don't have to know crap about Castlevania to enjoy it. It is completely fandom agnostic in terms of enjoying it. If you like Richard Armitage saying funny shit, you are already halfway there. All of the acting in that is incredibly well done. The writing is snappy and funny. It doesn't reference the games in such a way that you would have to know Castlevania lore in order to enjoy it. And I think you'd enjoy it. If you get a chance, you should check it out. If for the incredible rotoscoping that they do alone. It's always funny. Rotoscoping is weird until they do it right, and then it's really amazing. Like Heavy Metal or the old Ralph Bakshi Lord of the Rings cartoon. Look at you, Tara. Look at you. You're so cute. Nice. I'm actually pretty pleased with that. There we go. All right. Well, there we go. Little Tara. It's come a long way in a very short period of time. I really even haven't drawn her that much. But she clicks with me, so that's cool. Look at you speaking your French language. Shame on you for whatever you said. I have no idea what you said. I watched a really interesting tutorial on coloring. Dude was good. Like, just had a really cool system for it. It moves so quickly. It's like I'll have to take some time to actually go through it and watch it. It's I think the channel that he does is YouTube Art School. And he does some nice stuff. He definitely uses a lot of functions of Clip Studio that I had no idea existed. Yeah, I like how her ears came out. She's got some piercings there. She has a huggable design, isn't she? There we go. For a moment, I looked at her, I was like, she kind of looks like Wilbur from Charlotte's Web. Just not drawn as well. Good self-deprecating burn. Alright. Good deal. Okay. Pretty reasonably happy with that. That's essentially it, yeah. There you go. Damn it, Sage. I'm trying to remember who did the voice of Wilbur. I thought it was somebody famous, but I could be wrong. For some reason, I thought John Ritter, but I know that's absolutely incorrect. John Ritter was in Flight of Dragons. Okay. Yeah, I like keeping her hair shorter, but I also like this kind of like... She kind of has like a generic... like the way that I have her hair, she kind of has like a little bit of like a Cobra Hood design for the sides. That keeps it in that kind of configuration a little bit. And then there's the back. Yeah. Wilbur. Wilbur's the pig from Charlotte's Web. Yeah. AKA one of the saddest cartoons you could make a kid watch back in the day. Next to Watership Down, although I think Watership Down really was more PTSD inducing. Man, they were not afraid to wound children back in the day, were they? In the 80s. I mean, Charlotte's Web, that was a big one. Of course, Watership Down. But the one that always gets me, All Dogs Go to Heaven. Good grief. Watership is geared towards older kids. Yeah, it's true. But, you know, back in that time frame, it was like, oh, it's a cute cartoon about rabbits. I mean, all of the interesting lore about El Araya aside, you had a lot of commentary. I think Watership was definitely meant for kids in the late middle to early high school range, kind of like Animal Farm. But it did make us strong. It did, Sage. It made us the capable, reliable adults you see before you. AKA the most anxiety-ridden, paralyzed socially. We are not okay. We are not okay. And meant for older children or not, there were some scenes in there that even as an adult, like, I look at that and I go, no kobold likes this. No kobold likes the idea of being buried alive. Oh yeah. That was the infection vector, was presumably innocent movies. Okay. What did you do tonight, Zib? I drew a pig. There you go. I drew a comic page and a pig. Nah, I'm actually very pleased with that. That is just what I was looking for, so I'm happy with that. I'm going to save that up. And then, I believe, for funsies, we will move on to a videoed game. Another show like Watership Down. This I have to hear about because I'm always looking for new trauma. Was it Felidae? Because I did see that as well. Yes, Felidae, oof. That movie had everything. Good grief, that movie. That was less a movie and more of an experience. Yes, Hui is definitely a good example of that. As the appropriate usage of Hui. And the thing is, it's not bad. It's just there's so much in it. Like, clearly, whoever was doing that movie was like, I don't give a shit. Like, that last bit in the house, like, whew. There's not even much that's, like, super objectionable about it, because it's basically just about a cat's life. So I can understand and appreciate it. Yeah, the gore was a bit much. Baby mice getting impaled on thorns. Jesus. Can I say I'm glad I never saw that? I don't think. Maybe I blanked it out, but let's see. Yeah, Ralph Bakshi was something else. Oh, Farthing Wood. That's what you're talking about. Farthing Wood. I have only seen screenshot. I saw it previously, but Animals of Farthing Wood is what you're talking about, Black Box. Ooh-wee. There were some very experimental things coming out at that time. Yeesh. Okay, now. It's been a moment since I have streamed from my PC, so we're going to see if I can't get this to work properly. Oh, for Pete's sake. Oh, I bet I know that. Okay. Enjoy the dulcet tones of the cathedral while I fix a small error. Because Things have goofed. Let's see here. Okay, yes. One moment. I shall return. Enjoy some Chrono Trigger or whatever is coming up next. There we go. Ow, your ears. Well, maybe you shouldn't listen so closely. Get your ears away from the screen. Yeah. You think about that? No. You only think about yourself. Let me get this. There we go. Now I can try to do the thing I was trying to do. Yes, there we are. Ah. Okay. God, it's been so long since I've done this. It's weird. Okay, can I... Oops. Okay. Can I get out of here? Come on, let me out of here. There we go. That's better. Okay. Go ahead and cut the Tunic music. Do. Boop. There we are. And I must fix some things, as is normal this time of stream. I've broken so many things. One moment. Let me try and make sure I get this. Okay. Perfect. All right. Now let's try this one more time. This time with feeling. Yeah, Tunic is over. I did have a good time with Tunic. I loved Tunic. What that this one? You know better than to ask me to keep doing a voice when I have no idea which one you're talking about. Was it the sassy one? Was it the sassy voice? Because there's all kinds of sassy voices coming out of this little blue bastard over here. Slime Jib. Did I complete the Golden Path? Not yet. No. I am still working my way up to getting fully back into Tunic. I definitely needed a minute after that game. That game just really got me. I really liked it. Okay. Steam, don't be a butt, please. I think you're being a butt, Steam. Don't be a butt. Yes. if I remember correctly, and I rarely do, I needed to basically eschew my corporal form here. A posh one, a posh voice. It's funny because I'm gonna look back at the recording and be like, oh God, I'm an idiot, but no, I can't quite remember. A posh voice. Let's do this. Let's get this going here. So, as I mentioned, and as I have changed my category over, I do have The Legend of Grimrock. I quite enjoy Legend of Grimrock. I haven't gotten very far in it, but I certainly enjoy Legend of Grimrock. None of this is working the way I want it to be. Ba-doo-doo. Okay, perfect. There we go. I don't believe my little old puppet here is gonna do the dude here, so no worries. Okay, yeah, our game this evening will be Fall of Porcupine, and if you remember, I was playing this a long time ago before my PC decided to go completely ass up. So, let's see. Come on, controller. There we go. That's better. Lord, you don't need that much of that. Oh no. Oh no, are you gonna lag? I hope not. Ah, shoot. It doesn't look like it's gonna remember our previous game. That's unfortunate.
Fall of Porcupine is a story set in a healthcare environment. It contains plot points that deal with issues relating to stress, illness, death, and self-doubt, among other things. Please pause the game if you feel unwell and consider contacting family, friends, or a professional for support. If you're a little blue kobold, you're kind of SOL. Enjoy.
The game's loud. I take exception to that. I'm supposed to be the only loud thing. Yeah, 1 second. I see it. I see it. Come on. Lordy. Yes, there is a message box in the top right corner. Go away, you silly thing. Oh my God, you know what? Man, oh Manischewitz, it is one of those days, isn't it? And on top of everything, it's raining. It's not really raining. I just cannot seem to get... Okay, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. 1 second. 1 little second. 1 little second. Like I said, this is absolutely how my streams normally go. So, okay. 1 second. Go ahead. Do 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 do. Stop. Okay. All right. Better. Let's get this figured out here. All right. Okay. Now the message is gone. Yes, go away. Sorry, everybody. Not sure why my mouse is being so squirrely, but it is definitely doing it. There we go. Anytime. There we go. All right, let's try this.
Follow porcupine, blah, blah, blah. I've already said this. Porcupine with leaves.
None of these sounds mean anything good. Hey, there we are. What with my glowing eyes and whatnot. Yay, I have a glide mechanic. Look at this little walk animation. This walk cycles. Lovely. Oh, that's right. I was a big fan of this art style because of the, it reminded me of Gennady Tartakovsky a lot. Hey, Finley, you're finally awake. Now, that voice is a little too annoying for a plant.
Hey, Finley, you're finally awake.
There we go. And buttons. Dot, dot, dot. Are we not using buttons?
Why the long face?
Let's try using the keyboard here, because for some reason I'm getting an incredible amount of lag. Oh, goodness. Oh, nothing. I just wasn't expecting to run into my... Bleh. I just wasn't expecting to run into my house plant.
Who did you expect?
Man, why?
Your washer, maybe?
By the way, we gotta talk about her. The way my pot vibrates when you set her to spin. No, I don't know. I think I'm looking for something.
Oh, really? What would that be?
I have no idea. But it was important. And I think I've lost it.
Well, if you don't remember, it couldn't have been that important. I'm sure it can wait, buddy.
You think so?
Of course, come on, relax. Just take a look at this meadow. Bask in the lush grass, soak up the sun, and groove to the soothing tunes, dude. How can you worry when you see that?
Yeah, it's good to be out in the sun. I'm not sure I hear any music, though.
Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. There we go. Better?
Yes, I like this. Look at me groove.
Coolamundo. Just let your leaves dangle. Just let your worries take a hike, man.
Yes, I should do that. I just need to relax a little bit.
Great. That's what I want to hear. Lost things just turn up eventually. So go find yourself a comfy spot. Make yourself at home, my man.
I might. I better have a little look around. It's so beautiful here, I want to pick my spot carefully.
The choice is all yours. Just relax your frazzled feathers. That's the main thing. Enjoy, Finno.
Whee. Is a little bit of input lag, so we'll see how that works out. But... Ooh.
Well, hello there, hombre. We meet again. How's the relaxation coming along? Did you find the person you were looking for?
It's going quite well. It's really nice here. I don't have a clue what you're talking about. Person? Yeah, I didn't mention a person.
What? Oh, don't mind me. Ain't this place sweet? We're all having a great time, am I right? So what are you gonna do now?
I don't know yet. Who's the big guy behind you?
What? Oh, him. That's Hugo. We went to university together. He's great to climb around on. I used to do that all the time. He won't let me anymore, though, not since I had aphids. Want to give it a try?
Sure, why not? But I don't think I can get past that giant flower.
Hold on, we'll have that sorted in no time. Rumble, rumble, rumble. See? No problemo.
No problemo, the whole ground was shaking.
Hugo's quite ticklish. You need to be careful when you climb on him. And don't break any of his leaves off. He prides himself on his great foliage, you know?
Climb, 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 champ. There we go. Yes, there's some input lag. It's not super terrible for a game like this, but it's probably good we're not playing Street Fighter.
Hello, Finster. Up here.
Oh, how did you get all the way up there?
I'm a plant of many talents. I'm not allowed to climb here anymore, so I had to come up with another solution. What do you want to do?
I don't know yet. Maybe I want to dive into that water?
For real? I thought we were gonna chill, man. Besides, that looks mighty deep.
I think so, yeah. Maybe what I'm looking for is down there. I just want to check it out.
Well, whatever floats your boat, Chief. I'm more a partial shade kind of fella. Besides, I'm prone to overwatering.
Right.
Hello?
Bloosh.
I know this game was billed as kind of a spiritual successor to Night in the Woods. It does live up to that in its weirdness.
There you are.
You know me, I never pass up a good time.
Are you freezing?
I'm gonna catch a cold. Then you'll need to take care of me. Go shopping for me, to do my taxes.
The water's lovely. I don't know what you're talking about.
No. I don't like water.
So you want me to stop watering you then?
That's different. You wouldn't get it. It's a flower thing. Actually, maybe we could get out of here.
All right, all right.
I swim pretty good for a bird.
Isn't that the statue from the town square? Are you in charge of the water here? Can you hear me? I'm looking for something. Maybe you've seen it. No response. How rude.
Expecting a lot out of that submerged statue, sir. Oh, there we go. There's a beach. There's where I'd like to be. Oh, look at my little footy prints. The Finmeister. There you are. What took you so long, bud?
You're looking better again.
Hey, who can be down when you're down at the beach? That moment when the excess water disappears and you feel the first tickles of photosynthesis kick in. There's nothing like it, man. I just can't get enough. I forget everything around me. Who are you again?
Finley, you live at my place. Pina gave you to me. You're from her flower store.
Finley Fondly, Dingly Dongly. All the same to me right now. Oh, yeah.
This place seems kind of familiar.
Have you been here before? Maybe, but not like this. You sure do have some strange thoughts, mister. So, have you found what you're looking for yet? No. But I don't think I'm actually looking for something. I'm looking for someone. Well, congrats. You found someone. Your very best flower buddy. Now kick back, grab a cold one, and sink into the sandy embrace, dude. We haven't had a vacation in forever. I'll be right there. Maybe I'll find who I'm looking for here on the beach. Alrighty, but don't get sunburned. I ain't no aloe vera if you're catching my drift.
Hard to get sunburned when all you have are feathers and oils and iridescence. Because you're a pigeon. Look at these sand castles. That is a bouncy castle. Oh my goodness. Alley-oop. Whee! Oh, stock timpani noise from like 1998. Ooh. I like the, it looks like pastels or oil crayons style here. It really does make the character pop, because the character is obviously made with, like a digital style, digital art.
Ingrid, nice to see you here. Do you happen to know where Mr. Arndez is? Mr. Arndez. I was looking for Mr. Arndez. He's a patient of ours, and he's disappeared. I was taking the elevator, and something went wrong. I have to find Mr. Arndez. Otherwise, something will happen to him. Sorry, Ingrid. You know how much I enjoy our conversations. But I've got a feeling something's happened to Mr. Arndez. We'll catch up again soon, I promise.
I remember Ingrid, and I love Ingrid. Ooh, hello later. Ooh, it's purple and glowy. That's never good.
My eyes are glowing again. Mr. Arndez has to be here somewhere. Hello? Mr. Arndez? Can you hear me?
Love this atmosphere. Spooky old hospital. Ooh.
Hello? Is someone there? There are boxes full of documents and folders on the old hospital bed. Strange place for an office. I guess everyone has their own take on interior design. The bed almost looks like an actual desk. Maybe I should... There's someone back there. Mr. Arndez, is that you?
I don't like the amount of blood that's on the floor.
That's blood. It's still fresh.
I got like this casual little bop going on here, even though there's, blood everywhere.
Mr. Arndez, you're bleeding. Don't move.
What? Who are you?
Just stay calm. I'm gonna help you. Is anyone there? We need some help here. Hello?
Oof. Box to the dome. It was a quick game. It was good. Oh, man.
Hope you're feeling well again. Glad you're coming to work today. Maybe we'll have time to chat, and then you can finally tell me about what happened.
Mia, that's right. Mia's the little cow. I love her. She's cute.
Man, another of those weird dreams. I feel really groggy. Feels like I haven't slept at all. Maybe I should just give up sleeping altogether.
Same. Felt.
Oof. Okay. Nothing else for it. Time to get up.
Look at my little jammies.
Oh, there you are. Just standing there in your pot as if nothing happened. You've given me quite the restless night. It's all right for you. You don't have to go to work. If I find beach sand in your pot tonight, there'll be trouble. I used to game with my roommate every night when we were at university. She always kicked my butt in the one-on-one Viking battles. I figured I could treat myself to some gaming after work. Fat chance. I haven't touched the thing since I moved in.
God, I wish I could change that quick.
I got a heap of mail when I first moved here. Porcupine isn't big, but it was still kind of nice. A bus timetable, a sightseeing guide, and a trial subscription to the daily newspaper. Maybe I'll become a newspaper reader one day. And then I can buy a pair of glasses like Ingrid.
Porcupine, porcupine. Look at this little town. Oh, it's lovely. Lovely little town.
Some people have a bakery within walking distance, or a grocery store. I have a used clothes container. Different, but just as practical.
Porcupine, porcupine. Whee! Such a cute little town. Oh, yeah.
Someone seems to have set up a fishing spot here. There's a note on the camp chair. Dear readers, time and place are two loose threads that don't always come together. Some call it destiny. I call it chaos. Order. Light. And you, seeing this note right now, are part of it. Consider yourself lucky. But please don't sit in my chair. I'll know right away if you take my place. Regards, F. Looks like this is already reserved. Perhaps we will find the enigmatic F. It's kind of nice watching the trains chug off in the distance. Seeing a train always makes me want to go traveling myself.
Yeah, I kind of wish that this place was connected to Possum Springs in a way. Look at this little guy. I love this. I love these kind of side characters. Yeah, it's the mail lady.
Morning, Finley. Running late? Hey, Susie. Yeah, I had a restless night. Crazy dreams. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Most nights I don't dream at all. But sometimes I dream that I'm running, just on the spot, for no reason. That definitely comes from work. I heard Louis Colbert's having trouble sleeping too. He's worried about the store. People just don't buy as much stationery as they used to. I mean, I'm not complaining, less for me to carry, right? Are you doing your rounds already? Come on, you know me better than that. I'm finished already, just wondering what to have for lunch. Lunch? You really have an odd routine. Well, the post won't post itself. True, but I should. Post myself to the hospital, that is. Don't let me stop you. Don't get lost now. That's what happens when you don't know the town as well as I do.
Yes, I remember the one of the things that I thought was really charming about it is that he takes notes about all the people in town, and some of them are actually kind of pithy and rude.
There's a note here. Unfortunately, the Citizens bus is out of service until further notice. We ask for your understanding. Look on the bright side. With fuel prices the way they are, walking's the better option anyway. We hope to see you traveling with us again soon. Suits me just fine. Why did I buy a monthly pass if the bus only turns up once a month? It's a good question.
to the uptown.
Oh, it's pretty.
It's so clear you can see the Glowmilk Woods from here. I like this morning air in the fall. Too bad I don't have more time. I wouldn't mind grabbing a coffee and eating my breakfast here.
Can you glide like this, mortal? I didn't think so.
I am like unto a god.
Oh my god.
Goodness, you're a fast walker. Are you being chased by a rolling boulder? Good morning. No, I'm just running late. Late for an appointment, is it? I'm also a ventriloquist, apparently. You know, the more time passes, the less I believe in the idea. What idea? The idea of being late. Are you new here? I've never seen you before. Yes, actually. I started at St. Ursula's Hospital a few weeks ago. So you're a doctor? Yes, well, almost a junior doctor. That's marvelous. People like you are just what Porcupine needs. My name is Adele von Winterstein. I'm Porcupine's oldest citizen. I've seen many people come and go. Some were in a hurry. Some have stayed to this day. I'm guessing you're the hurrying type. Am I right, Doctor? Yes, but only because I need to get to work. Well, one should never throw rocks into the rushing rapids. But when you have a moment sometime, I know a lot about this town. You can always ask me if you have any questions. I might just take you up on that. Thanks for the offer. I see it as my calling. But for now, full steam ahead. There are younger folk than me to keep alive here.
She's adorable. I love her.
Good morning, Giuliano.
Long time no see, Finley.
Yeah, I was laid up in bed for a while.
Thought as much. The Band-Aid gives you away. Everything good with you?
No, I'll be all right, yeah.
I'm sure you will. You want to cool that lump on your head with a nice cold drink, just come by any time, okay?
Thanks, Giuliano. I might just take you up on that. He's a turtle. That's the Big Town Fountain. It's a statue of Ninoslav Herodotus, the founder of Porcupine. Herodotus. That's what it is. What's up, Nino? Why isn't the water running? Seems to be broken.
This town is huge. Not gonna lie. For a small town, this place is big. Kind of reminds me of Eureka Springs. Very eclectic.
This rusty old truck wasn't here last time I came to work. It's locked, too. Suspicious.
What are you hiding, rusty old truck?
Treasure, perhaps? A dead body? Maybe even 10 dead bodies. Is there super secret alien technology inside you? Are you the truth of all things? The answer to the great questions of the universe? Come on, reveal your secrets. It's not gonna.
Free bike, free bike, free bike.
This is the tree. There's a plaque on the tree. This ancient bark has stood here since the foundation of the town of Porcupine. Ninoslav Herodotus, the founder of Porcupine, planted it himself. He was known to misplace and lose things. He reached this place after wandering for 100 days. He founded the town and built himself a house. And on the day he wanted to move in, he lost his keys. 40 days later, he found them on this very spot. Sounds like something I would do. Oop. St. Ursula's Hospital is this way. Great. Good morning, Mr. Bus Stop. I'd love to have been hopping off here some time ago. Coffee in hand, nice and relaxed. Well, maybe tomorrow. Can't slack off every day, Mr. Bus Stop. St. Ursula's Hospital. You squeal, we heal. I love Finley. This statue's out here every day, from dawn to dusk, come rain or shine. It's never complained. How do you do it? Regular sleep, probably. Balanced meals. Exercise 3 times a week. Well, a guy can dream.
Oh, nice reflections.
The hospital isn't huge. Still, you can get lost here from time to time. It's not a problem until you accidentally end up on the operating table. That's why you should always pay attention to the signs, kids. The good old vending machine. A handy source of breakfast, or an end-of-shift reward. Of course, it's been broken ever since I started here, but hey, it's important to have constants in life. Still, I wouldn't say no to a chalk dog right now. Every morning they gleam through the glass, laughing at me. Just like they've been doing since before I was even born. And still will be before long after I'm gone. They'll outlive us all. Thousands of years from now, alien beings will dig up this vending machine. What was this machine's purpose? What primitive civilization created it? That's what they'll ask themselves. Perhaps with their advanced technology, they'll be able to actually get at the tasty treats. Got a long way to go, vending machine.
I'm in my scrubs. It's Ingrid.
Morning, kiddo. So you're back, huh? Morning, Ingrid. Yes, my injury's healing up nicely now. I heard about your accident, of course. Everyone's heard about it. Everyone wants to know what happened up there on the 5th floor. Yeah, me too. You want to hear my theory? All right, go on. This might sound a bit complicated, but the evidence speaks for itself. I've thought it through several times, and it all makes sense. So what do you think? I've only known you for a few weeks now. But it must have something to do with you specifically. Really? What do you mean? Well, we have a name for that kind of thing here in Porcupine. A sophisticated technical term that aims to define the social and anthropological characteristics of the phenomenon. What? The term is klutz. Just kidding, kiddo. How's Mr. Arndez? The old duff is still alive, making himself cozy in his bed on your ward again. Okay, I'm really glad to hear that. You've only been here a short while, but because of that night, people know you now. You're the boy who lived. Very funny. Hee. But seriously, people might still have questions for you. Just so you know, better be prepared. Anyway, my coffee's getting cold. And you need to swing your butt on over to your ward. Well, on the 3rd floor, in case the dent in your noggin caused more damage than we thought. I know where my ward is. That's good. Hop to it then, before Dr. Krakowski rips your head off. You're right, I'll get going.
Ba-do-do-do. Ah, sorry Twitch crashed for you. I'm gonna take the stairs. Gotta get up to my ward, do my work. Boop. Up the stairs, up the stairs. Oodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Ah, Finley, half an hour early. That's refreshing. Just what I like to see. I'm early? Really? Of course not. You're horrifically late again. Let me guess. The bus didn't come. Yes, I'm sorry. The bus is unreliable. It cannot be trusted. Find a way to get here on time before we decide we cannot trust you. Got it? Yes, got it. Sorry, Dr. Krakowski. If it's not too much trouble, we'll start our rounds in room 301. So here's Miss Martin. Good morning. You're very late today. Tell me about it. Miss Martin's in a hurry to get home. That's a good sign. But she still needs some rest. Okay, Miss Martin came to us yesterday with pain in her upper abdomen. She was also complaining of heartburn, nausea, and a loss of appetite.
Yes, but the real reason was a sharp pain in the heart. I panicked and called the emergency doctor. I was in so much pain I could hardly move.
That was exactly the right thing to do. Anyone have any ideas, Mia?
Me? Well?
Come on, spit it out. Yes?
Ulcer? A stomach ulcer?
Is that a question or your answer?
My answer.
Bingo. The reason for the symptoms is a stomach ulcer. We still have to investigate the cause. So far, there's no indication of gastritis or anything along those lines. Okay, Miss Martin, we'll probably keep you here one more night. We'll check your readings again later. Just try to relax. Finley, you'll take care of Miss Martin's medication later. Let's continue in room 303. Chop, chop, look sharp.
I'm a good doctor. I'm gonna get there first. I got here first. Was she the only one with a key? Lame.
Well, Larissa, how are we today?
Quite okay, Doktorsky.
It's good to hear that. Can you take a few deep breaths in and out for us? Like last night.
That's right.
Careful.
Sorry, Dr. Krakowski.
No problem. That was very, very good. How's it going? Do you want to tell the other doctors why you're here?
Yes, I can do that, Dr. Key.
Well, I was down at school with the others. We were at the back of the skate park. I can't skate that well. I just got the board for my birthday, but I definitely want to learn. My board is super cool. It has green wheels and the grip tape is all black and brand new. I've heard other skaters scratch up their board on purpose to make it look cooler. I don't get that. My board has a big picture of a robot on the bottom. It's way too cool. I don't want to scratch that up.
Very good. But what were you all doing down at school?
Well, it was like this. My buddy Christo stole some cigarettes from his stepdad. He said that if you want to be a good skater, you've got to smoke too. It's all part of the deal, he said. I really didn't want to, but I didn't want to be a chicken, you know. I was still out of breath from practicing. He lit the cigarette and I took a drag. Super gross. I don't get why grown-ups seem to actually like those things. Anyway, I took a drag. Then all of a sudden I couldn't breathe. I coughed and coughed, but couldn't get any air. And I passed out. Luckily, my friends called an ambulance quickly. So, yeah, that's it, really.
Thank you, Larissa. You explained it all very well. Well then, care to share your opinions, my valued colleagues?
What do you think, Finley?
I know. Dr. Krakowski already told me.
Don't give it away, Larissa.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Dr. Krakowski.
Asthma.
It could have been an asthma attack. Yes, asthma sounds logical.
Indeed, logical and correct. What a stroke of luck. Without the help of my assistant Larissa, you probably wouldn't have thought of it. Good. Larissa, keep doing your breathing exercises, but don't overexert yourself.
You got it, Dr. Krakowski.
Okay, the last stop for today is room P33. Oh, and Finley, you already know this patient. It's Mr. Willie Arndez. I assume the name rings a bell?
Mr. Arndez, yes.
He's a permanent guest on our ward. Mr. Arndez is an old-timer. Even discounting his recent injuries, his head isn't in the best of shape anymore. So act accordingly.
Doctor Squad. P33 was way back here, wasn't it? Man, it's been forever since I played this. Elevator P31, P32, and P33. Come on, I'm faster than the rest of you. I'm the best doctor. Look at me. I'm burning excess calories while I wait for you slobies. P? I love this Twitchy Badger.
Everything will be just fine, Mr. Arndez. This matter is very important to me, and I'll ensure it is resolved quickly. You can rest assured of that. Ah, Dr. Krakowski, nice to see you. Good morning, Dr. Heydrich. What do we owe the honor? Why, Mr. Arndez, of course. I heard he was on the mend. I have to say I'm very relieved. The poor gentleman had been through a lot. This incident has been of great concern to us over the past few days, as you know. I know that, yes. I've been sweating blood myself. The whole thing is rather unseemly from an insurance perspective, but I was also very worried about our patient, of course. And let's not forget our junior doctor here. I hope you're back on your feet, ready to throw yourself back into the fray.
Yes, I'm doing well. Thank you, Mr. Heydrich.
It's great to have you back. Truly, I admire your dedication. It goes without saying that I don't blame you for the accident. Nobody at St. Ursula's does. St. Ursula's itself is responsible for this accident. As such, we will be taking personal responsibility for the matter. I've arranged for Mr. Arndez to receive the very best treatment available. That's why we've secured him a place in the best rehab clinic in the country. He'll be well looked after there around the clock. The rest will also help with his age-related dementia. Speaking of which, I'm glad I bumped into you this morning, Dr. Krakowski. Oh, really? Yes, indeed. Why would you do me a favor and assess Mr. Arndez's condition later today? If you can discharge him with a clear conscience, let me know. Then I'll arrange the transport right away. Understood. I'll take a look and let you know. Thanks, and thank you very much. Thank you. Well, then, I won't keep you any longer. All of our time is precious. I've got suspenders. Oh, and if you need extra hands on your team, I'll see what I can do. A healthy infrastructure is essential. We don't want our staff overworking themselves and then calling in sick. Good luck. Here's to a successful day. Badger. Yes. Anyway, good morning, Mr. Arndez.
You know, my doctor looks exactly like you. Yes.
Well, isn't she the lucky one? Here, how are you feeling today?
I just told you, didn't I?
I'm afraid that must have been before I got here, Mr. Arndez.
Well, what are you doing here, then?
I'd like to find out how you're doing and take a look at your dressings.
When's lunch today?
Straight after this.
Okay, then, go ahead.
Finley.
Yeah?
Mr. Arndez suffers from dementia, but is still relatively fit, as you can see. He has injured his leg as a result of the aforementioned incident. He also suffered a moderate concussion. Finley, would you be so kind as to change Mr. Arndez's dressing? It's important to keep the dressings fresh. We can also take a look at the wound.
You want me to change the dressings right now?
You can ask Mr. Arndez if he wants to do it himself, if you prefer. He can't be any worse at it than you.
All right, I'm doing it. Good morning, Mr. Arndez. I'm very pleased to see you.
I know you.
Yes, maybe. There was an accident. Do you remember?
I want lasagna today, but hold the salad. I can't stand all those leaves.
Mr. Arndez? Finley, what are you doing? Do you want me to bring you some tea and cake? All the stress has been hard on Mr. Arndez. Now let him rest and do your job.
I just wanted to... okay.
Your patient is in your hands. Press and hold the buttons shown on the screen to administer treatment. Make sure you only press the buttons shown on the screen. Be as quick as possible, and don't release any of the buttons as long as they're displayed. I remember this. This is going to be awful. Look at that. The dressing may be rather average, but I'm happy with the condition of the wound. I'll be back to you later and check your readings. But there's a chance we'll be able to discharge you very soon.
That would be nice, Miss Krakowski.
Doctor.
No, I'm not a doctor, just an absent-minded old fool.
Oh, dear. Okay, we're done. Mia, Finley, come with me and I'll give you your tasks for today's shift. What is with pee? Do you guys want me to go pee? Do I have to go pee? Is there a bathroom in here? There's the break room.
Oh, wait, I think I get it. P. Oh my god, I forgot you're my girlfriend. Look at you, you're adorable. Oh my god, look at your little tail. Oh, we should go out for drinks later. I can fly. Does that excite you? What's your name? Tell me your number. Hey, Doc.
There you are. Back to full health, I trust. Yes, all good. I'm glad to be back at work again. In that case, I look forward to a smooth shift. I'll activate today's tasks in your app. The walls are crumbling, but they still find money for digitalization. I still don't believe in these electronic patient records, but Hydrick and Theobald won't stop singing their praises. We've done a test run and some updates, so all wards should have to use this app now. The data protection benefits are indisputable, but I haven't seen any evidence of it saving us time yet. Anyway, just open the patient app on your smartphone. Everything else should be self-explanatory. Downloading today's schedule. You did it! Schedule updated. All right. The file tells you who to treat and what they need. Child's play, really. Any questions?
I don't think so.
Then you have everything you need. Report back to me when you've completed today's tasks. And make sure you don't collect any more band-aids on your face by the end of your shift. I'll keep an eye on your work and evaluate it. Do try to make an effort.
She doesn't want me to get hurt because she thinks I'm really, really attractive. That's my headcanon for this whole situation. All of the rooms I need to go to are on the other side of the hospital. I'm a good doctor. Oh, do you want to go and get do you want to get cake after work? You like cake? Oh god, I hope she likes cake. 301. Oh, hello, gastrointestinal pathways of a cow. Good to see you. Hello. There you are again.
Nice to see you again, Miss Martin. I thought you were a man for a second.
I'd rather we make it somewhere else next time.
Yes, I prefer that too. How are you?
Oh, you know. I've been a little restless lately. Sometimes it feels like I can't breathe properly. I have bad stomach pains.
Do you have heartburn?
I always have heartburn. Had it for years.
Yes, a stomach ulcer is no joke.
I've been through a lot of stress in the past few months. I've had a lot of arguments with my daughter, and my job's got me pulling my hair out.
I'm very sorry to hear that, Miss Martin.
Do you think the ulcer's stress-related?
No, I don't think so. In fact, you're very unlikely to develop an ulcer from just stress. It's true that stress isn't good for the stomach, though, and it can give you heartburn.
Can you do anything about it?
It's lucky you came to see us so early. That's good. Last night's tests show you have a bacterial pathogen in your stomach. That's probably what's causing the ulcer. I'm going to start by prescribing you some medication.
Whatever you think will help.
All right, let's see then.
Jamming pills in your throat.
Prescribe the right medication and try to get all the patient's readings to their optimum levels using as little medication as possible. Each type of medication affects 2 different readings. Once you're satisfied with the medication you've chosen, sign the prescription.
Okay. All right.
We got this. We got this. That one. Oh no, now the orange is too low.
Too much red.
Wasn't there a way to do less? There was a way to take some of these off, because I totally messed this up.
No. Oh, there it is. Yes.
Let's try this again. Okay. So I need the red to go up 2. I need the green to go up 1. I need the yellow to go back down 1. I need the blue to go back down 1. Okay. That one. That one. And that one. That should do it. Treatment complete. A. For awesome. For a good doctor. Well, that should have you feeling better in no time. Someone will come and give you your medication before lunch. Until then, try to get some sleep. Yes, I should rest my eyes. I was up all night with the pain. Get well soon. Well, see you later. Thank you, and good night. Good doctor. Oh, yeah, do you think I should go out to lunch with my Link's girlfriend for breadcrumbs? Oh, my, I bet she totally loves bread. I could destroy some breadcrumbs right now. What's up?
Hey, Doc. What's your name?
Hey, Larissa, I'm Finley. I'll be examining you over the next few days, okay? Nothing to worry about.
Okay, whatever you say, Doctor.
I'd like to listen to your lungs.
You mean you want to put that freezing cold thing on my chest?
I'm afraid so, but don't worry, it's not that cold.
I don't know.
Actually, I guess it is a bit cold most of the time. But it'll only be for a moment. You think you can manage that?
Yes, okay.
Shall we get started?
Yeah, let's do it.
Take up thy stethoscope. I believe it's stethoscope, but I could be wrong. Jumping hearts, rattling lungs. Press the buttons shown on the screen at the right moment. Hold L when a button appears at the top or bottom line. Okay, this got me the first time. It's all good. We got this. All right. This is taking all of my draconic concentration. Yes! I am a fantastic doctor. A for a awesome doctor.
That really was only cool for a second. What did you hear, Doc?
Nothing too bad, Larissa. But there was a faint rattle.
A rattle? Like the musical instrument?
Yes, kind of.
I used to play one of those in my school orchestra, but I didn't swallow it, I promise.
Actually, I think it's your body that's rattling.
Is that bad?
No, don't worry. There's nothing to worry about. I know the attack was probably scary, but you're feeling a lot better now, aren't you?
Yes.
We'll keep you here for a little while. Once we're absolutely sure what's up with you, then you can go home. Agreed?
Yes, of course. Do I have to do anything about it?
Try to make yourself as comfortable as possible here. I'll check on you again tomorrow, okay?
Sure thing.
Oh, good doctor. Sweet kid. Glad she's doing well. This guy's dead. 3:04. Oh, could this workday be dragging on any longer? Good morning, Miss Helmig. You've just had thyroid surgery, right? How are you today?
I'm very thirsty. Talking and swallowing are difficult.
That's very understandable. Please take it easy then. Drinking can be a little tricky when you've just had surgery, but once the wound is healed a bit and the swelling has gone down, it'll be fine. You'll be on your feet again in no time.
That would be nice. I'd hate to have to spend the last good days of the year stuck in here.
We'll make sure it doesn't come to that. I'll change your dressings and take a quick look at your sutures. Press A to continue. Tiny cobalt hands. Oh, this asks so much of me. Yes! I'm still an amazing doctor! Ha ha! Looking good so far. Everything seems to be all right.
Try to talk as little as possible and drink a lot.
Okay.
Sweet. Oh man, that workday took forever. Let's get Mia, move your ass. Get stuff done. Yeesh.
All done, Dr. Krakowski? Good, good. How was it? Pretty good, I think. All right, let's see.
You see that? My grades are
Okay. I have another task for you. I'm giving you the opportunity to save me some time and get to know the hospital a little better. Sure, what can I do? Oh, hey. Hey, what's going on, Lynx? I'll see you later. I need you to go to the lab in the basement. Just keep following the stairs until you get to the bottom. The door's on the right. But you can also take the elevator if you'd like. I've sent some blood samples to Dr. Halil, and I need the results. Can you manage that without injuring yourself again, Philly?
I still maintain that she is totally hitting on me.
As long as the stairs don't collapse underneath me, I should be okay. Well, let's all keep our fingers crossed then. Off you go. I need those results today. Lab, basement, Dr. Halil. Got it.
Oh, jeez. Okay, well, we'll see you later. I got important work to do. I'm getting some samples from Dr. Halil in the basement. Only the best doctors go to the basement. God, I hope I don't get stuck in here.
Locked. Hello? The what? Yes, I see it.
Good, good, excellent, well done.
So I'm here to...
You see the red light, don't you?
Yes, I see the red light.
A red light usually means something like very busy. Prohibited, negative, no access, or simply no.
But I need the blood results urgently for Dr. Krakowski.
Dr. Kowalski is at AC, so it goes into the point of somewhat. Do you want to see a magic trick?
I'm not sure.
Yes, 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 of course you do. Pay attention. Ta-da! Wonderful, isn't it? I don't have any to yet.
Can I go in now?
What do you think? You see a green light, don't you?
This guy.
All right, here I am.
Whoa! What are you doing here?
I was outside the door. I was just talking to you.
Fascinating. And?
And what?
The light. Was it green?
Yes, it was green. Excellent. Look, I need the blood results that Dr. Krakowski asked you for. Ah, indeed, indeed. So, why are we wasting our time chatting? Follow me. I think I have your results around here somewhere.
I have met people like this, and I want to slap them just as much as I do in this game.
Now, where were we? Ah, yes. The documents you requested should be just here. You keep your documents in the blood refrigerator? Of course. Saves time when matching them to the samples. I'm a great believer in shortcuts, you know. The day becomes so much more efficient if one reduces the distances between A and B. My system is simple. It cuts down on the sorting and filing work, too. And now, you too can benefit from the fruits of my diligence. Well, if that's all.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. Oh, horror. What a mishap. That bang made my heart jump. My whole system. Let me just put things right, and it'll be all right again in no time. Oh, woe is me. Can I help you? What do you mean? You want to help me? That makes me very uncomfortable. Oh, that happens. Let's see. Just a minute. Why do the samples have different colored lids?
That, my dear doctor,
That's my sorting system. It looks complicated.
on the contrary, it's as easy as pie. Each sample has a sticker on the lid. Each sticker has 4 different colors on it. Some of the samples fell out due to the accident. Others have gotten turned around, so they're not facing the right way. You need to turn the samples around until all the same colors are facing each other. When 4 samples are positioned correctly, they'll make a single colored square. Once all the samples are facing the right way, you'll be able to see where the samples that fell out slot in. It's quite simple.
Okay, got it.
You're very smart.
All right, let's do this.
What a disaster! The samples got mixed up, but you can fix this. Use LB and RB to rotate the flasks. The flask is in the correct position when the colors of all 4 segments match with the we just heard this. All right. Cool. So, oh, I did this like a million years ago. No, that won't do. Yeah, I'm thinking somebody else should definitely run their blood department because this guy sucks. Okay. So, that's the blue one. So all the blue ones should be there. Nope. Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. No. Oh, doesn't this blue one? Hmm. Okay, there's that. There we go. For some reason, this was a lot harder the last time I did it. Okay. This is all the greens. But those have to be there. Okay, that doesn't work. Those do. Oop. Oh, that one's wrong. There we go. Yay, I did it. I didn't even have to look it up. The confetti is great. You see? Fantastic, isn't it? My system is infallible. Thank you for your efforts. I had better get back to my work. Dr. Halil. Was there something else, dear doctor? The results for Dr. Krakowski. Oh, right, Dr. Krakowski. Why didn't you say? You know, I'm always happy to help, but I only have 24 hours in my day. Here you are. With my flawless system, I always have everything to hand. Enjoy. And please don't forget to close the door behind you. One needs to hear oneself think, don't you know? I want to slap this guy in the face with a brick. Thank you, Gray. I managed to squeak out a victory there. Elevator. Dr. Krakowski, I have the blood you needed. I have the blood you needed. You want a shoulder massage? Here are your blood results, Dr. Krakowski.
And why did it take so long? Did the bus to the lab not turn up? No, I had to help Dr. Halil sort his samples. You had to help him? Yes, Do you see Dr. Halil here, tending to the patients on the third floor? No, you don't, because that's not his job. St. Ursula's is a finely tuned machine. If one cog fails, everything grinds to a halt. Call it a day and take some rest. Maybe you'll feel a bit more up to speed tomorrow. See you tomorrow morning, right on time for the start of the shift. Got it. Have a nice evening, Dr. Krakowski. You want to get a drink later? You're really tall and merciless. Okay, bye. Oh, man, she's cool. She's real cool.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. Going down the elevator. Going down the elevator.
Another day done. Any trouble getting back into the groove? You were only off sick for a few days, but it's funny how quickly you forget things sometimes. I don't know, things didn't go too well today. Trouble with Dr. Krakowski? I don't think she likes me. Liking ain't got nothing to do with it, sweetie. Dr. Krakowski doesn't tolerate mistakes. She's a tough cookie.
I got all A's on all of my work today. Are you kidding?
So make an effort, kiddo. Who knows, you might even learn something. I'll do my best. Have a nice evening, Ingrid. You too. See you tomorrow.
I do like that too, Gray. I like the fact that they have little thoughts and just little mental notes. Guys, we've officially gotten past where we were before the PC exploded. Why is this still going? Oh my god. My butt's getting wet. Oh, it's so dark.
You're still here. Double shift today, I'm guessing. Chin up and treat yourself to a coffee break every now and then. Good night, St. Ursula. See you tomorrow.
Ooh. It's such a pretty... I love the colors here.
I'm not even trying. The bus won't come. Will I ever see it again?
Look at that. And it's autumn, so, at the end of the day, it's probably like 5 or 6 o'clock, and it's already dark. Have you ever been somewhere that is so little light pollution that you can actually see the stars? This evening, isn't it lovely? The warm air, it still has a little bit of summer left in it. The golden fall sun is slowly going to sleep. Ah, how wonderful.
Okay, bye. I feel the need to say something profound. Think I'll resist the urge, though.
I can float down this hill, mortals. Behold.
That weird truck's still here. Ooh. What the? Take it easy now. I don't want any trouble. I should probably leave.
What happened?
Porcupine with leaves instead of quills.
I think night in little towns like this are interesting. Although I would say, yes, there we go. The that orange glow from street lamps. It's always so notable at night, especially in the autumn.
Looks like the fountain really is broken. Or maybe they just turn it off when winter starts closing in. I hope you don't die of thirst up there.
What do you want, Pipsqueak? Can't you let me smoke here in peace? Hey, I know you. You're one of that hospital gang, aren't you? One of that little busybody's pals.
You mean Carl?
Yeah, that's the one. He needs to keep away from me. Tell him that from me.
Oh, you are 100% in love with Carl. I guarantee it.
Finally clocking off for the day, huh?
Yes, at long last. I had to work with 3 patients today. You're still here too, I see.
Still? Pleased. I'm back here after quite an eventful day. So, what now? Off to paint the town red?
No, not today. I'm too exhausted.
Exhausted at your age? You should enjoy yourself while you can. Believe me, I used to be a real live wire, a young tearaway. I can still cut a rug on the dance floor, just as long as the music's right. Then I'll have the joint shaking, believe you me. I used to be the last one standing every Friday night.
I don't doubt it. But I'll have to pass today. Morning shift, you understand.
All right. But let me tell you, if I'd slept as much at your age, I'd be even older than I am now.
She's awesome. I could go to the bar. I can hear voices coming from Gilbert's. Giuliano's probably in full flow already, handing out drinks left, right, and center. But I'm too exhausted. Maybe tomorrow. Right now, I need sleep. Man, Finley. Get your drink on. Taiwan, you worked hard today. You had 3 whole patients. 3! Dr. Krakowski saw like 1. Finley totally needs a bike. The flyers I got when I moved in say people come to Porcupine for the fresh air. That it can re-energize your body and mind. I don't know if that's true, but apparently Porcupine and the Glowmilk Woods in particular are popular with out-of-town visitors, especially those with asthma or burnout. Luckily, I don't have either. At least not yet. Ooh, free bike. Hope I don't get mugged. I wish there were more walkable cities like this. It's very charming. Now that does look like a free bike. Hey, it's my house. I can't wait to just flop into bed. Yeah, well, there's nowhere else he can really go. You know what? Let's see. Let's see if our fisherman friend showed up. Oh. If Finley's a doctor, he can afford a frickin' chain cutter. Bolt cutters. Sweet, a free bike. It just cost me a chain cutter. There's a note on the chair. I'm already gone. No more gas in the tank. I'll be back tomorrow. Until then, just keep breathing, okay? Greetings. Good advice. I'll keep breathing until tomorrow. You're a doctor and you can't afford a bolt cutter. Are you even doctoring? I had to use a bolt cutter once to tear open a hotel room door. That was fun. All right. Good night, world.
Good night, Finley. I'll see you later.
Oh, look at the little porcupine. It was not made by the same studio, unfortunately. It was made afterwards, though. And Finley,
What are you doing, my boy? Wow.
Good morning. I'm alert. I'm up for it. I can do anything. I'm on top of the world.
That's what I would say right now if I were the kind of guy who cheers himself on in the mirror every morning. Luckily, I'm not that kind of guy. And luckily, I don't have a mirror. That would be uncomfortable for everyone involved. But at least I got out of bed on time today. That's a huge success by itself, if you ask me. And I've got rid of that awful Band-Aid, too. Almost 7 years of studying medicine, and I can finally take a Band-Aid off without it hurting. Maybe I do have what it takes. Aw, Finley. Not today, Bed. You won't tempt me today, no matter how soft, warm, and cozy you look. God, bed gravity is something else. Someday. Yeah, someday I'll get around to gaming again. Wait for me. Our time will come.
Oh my god, there's a walrus man.
Hey, border there. Spare a few cents, my friend.
Sure thing. Here you go.
Thank you. New kid in town, huh? Haven't seen you here before.
Yes, I moved here a few weeks ago.
Oh, not that new then. I guess we just work to different schedules. But put it this way. If you're the kind of guy who likes a shrewd investment, I'm sure I'll be seeing you again soon.
God, don't tell me you're a crypto bro. Please, God, don't tell me you're a crypto bro.
You have a productive day now.
I have to see if a fisherman left me another note. Excuse me.
I know, right? Some of his money has to go towards that digital games library. What kind of game do you think Finley would play? You think he's a first-person shooter guy, or do you think he's more like puzzle guy?
It's a pig. What are you doing here? Hello? Can you hear me? What does it look like? I'm working. Working? That's right. Say, friend, you got a name? I'm Frauk. Good to meet you. Finley, likewise. What are you working on? Myself. You. Porcupine. You're working on me? Since when?
That is the worst come-on line I've ever heard.
A few seconds ago. I like to sit here and look at the water. This is my favorite spot. I sit and I think about all the things happening in the world. And that includes you, friend. You're new here, right? Yes, well, I moved here a few weeks ago. That's still new. So, how do you like Porcupine? It's nice, I think. A little quiet. She's like that sometimes. Who is? Lady Time. Sometimes you think she's quiet, like the water here. At first glance, it looks like the river never changes, but it's actually moving all the time. No 1 second is like the next, and even when you think there's nothing happening, stay here for long enough, and all kinds of thoughts pop into your head. You have a good day now. I'm always here, you know. Well, almost always. Stop by again sometime, young Finley. You too, Frauk, and I will. I know.
I like that guy. He's cool. He's kind of a weirdo, but I like him. OSU. Why can I not remember what game that is? I could see Finley being a Doom player.
Yeah, all right. I got the Crucible. Now I can slash guys in half with one hit. This is great. Look at that demon. He exploded.
Oh, that's right, the rhythm game. I could see him being like a DDR player. I could see that. Oh my god, this horse. Oh my god, this horse.
Yo! You live across the street from here, right?
Yes, that's right. Can I help you?
Are you the guy who always stuffs his garbage can full of yogurt cups?
No, sorry. I never even eat yogurt.
Be glad. I'm on the warpath. Every round I make, I come across this one garbage can, stuffed to the brim with yogurt cups. And as if that wasn't absurd enough, most of them are still half full. So I'm trying to somehow get this mountain of yogurt cups in the truck, and all the half-full cups come tumbling down on my head. Now I need to get a bus home and take a shower. I'll never get rid of that cherry, peach, and vanilla smell otherwise.
Ooh, do I talk about the bus or do I hit on him? Oh, look at that hair. Oof. He's a rugged one.
I was wondering what smells so good around here.
What do you think, guys? Should I hit on him? There's the, so is the bus running again? Boring.
I was wondering what smells so good around here.
Yes, Gray's the first answer, so I'll take it. Very funny. Sorry, I'm just grouchy. I haven't even introduced myself yet. I'm Matteo. I handle waste logistics in Porcupine. It's not a bad job. I spend all day outside, get a lot of exercise. Oh
my God.
Saves me going to the gym.
Sounds good. You're ripped as hell. I spend all day on my feet, too. I couldn't work in an office.
Tell me about it. If it weren't for those yogurt cups... Are you taking the bus, too?
Yeah, I'll take the bus to the hospital.
I will take the... I want to hang out with this guy.
Yeah, I'll take the bus to the hospital.
All right. Look, here it comes. Oh, cool. The bus actually showed up. Bus, bus, bus. Bus, bus, bus. Bus, bus, bus. Bus, bus, bus.
Oh, my God. That guy was so awesome. Hottest garbage man in Porcupine. Good morning. You should take off your hood. Enjoy this fine weather.
Finley, that's not what you say to a lady.
Who knows how many more sunny days we'll have this year. Better take every little bit of vitamin D you can get.
Wow, we're really overt now, aren't we?
Someone really needs to turn off that sprinkler, my God. Left, right, straight on. I wonder whether Ingrid has a compass I can borrow. That'd be a great side hustle for her.
Porcupine, porcupine. Swoof.
Here he is again.
You could take the bus and miss half of the denizens, or walk, talk to everyone, and always show up late. It's such a friggin' dilemma. It is. Everyone in this town is incredibly charming.
Here he is again. 2 days in a row without injury. You're getting good at this, kid. Yeah, I'm really proud of myself. You should be. But don't overdo it. You don't want to end up on the... Bleh. You don't want to end up being employee of the month. I'll be careful. How are things? Doing okay? Depends. You asking me or my back?
You're back, after all. I'm a doctor.
I thought so. Glad you asked. Nobody else does.
What?
They say there were times when I didn't have a bad back. I say that's a myth. And those times existed, I don't remember them. Discs went 12 years ago now.
You had a slip disc?
3.
Oh, Ingrid. Owie.
Oh. Yeah. I thought things would be better if I cut back on my nursing job. Stick to the paper pushing. But let me tell you, kid, this rickety chair doesn't make it any better.
I'm sorry, Ingrid.
Don't be. Just watch your back, kid. You already look like you'll snap in half at the slightest breeze.
Don't tell that to my new horse boyfriend.
Don't let it come to that. Once your back goes, it doesn't come back easy. So, what's the first rule?
Don't mess it up in the first place.
Don't mess it up in the first place. Exactly. You can have that one for free. How's the situation? Pretty busy, but you're on time today. Say, kid, you know your way around the hospital yet? Not that well, to be honest. I'm not surprised. Everyone gets lost here at the beginning. So let's start here. Right now, you're standing on the ground floor. Come visit me whenever you get a moment. I'm busy, but never say no to a chat. The cafeteria's on the ground floor, too. Sergey's a pretty good cook, if you ask me. You can also get to the back entrance from here. That's where all the medical waste gets disposed of. Our ambulances and emergency vehicles are parked back there, too. Sometimes people go out there when they need some fresh air or to smoke. Most floors have access to the stairwell and an elevator. The elevator will get you where you need to go the quickest. If you're in a hurry, that's the quickest way to get anywhere. You can also use the staircase to get to all the other floors. At the bottom of the staircase is the basement. That's where the lab is. Dr. Halil's quirky kingdom. But you've already met him, so I hear. Our central document archive and storeroom are on that floor, too. All kinds of knickknacks down there. That's where Gregor dumps all of his junk. Administration's on first floor. That's where you'll find Dr. Theobald and Mr. Heydrich's offices. The surgery's on the second floor. Everyone worships the ground Dr. Linwood walks on. The surgeon with the golden hands was recruited specially from abroad. Now he cuts folks open in our little town. Dr. Portobello and him, they love a good bicker. I hope they don't have to tell you what's on the third floor. I'm pretty familiar by now. You really struck gold, kiddo, winding up with Dr. Krakowski. Stay on our good side and you'll be a top doctor in no time. I'll do my best. The floor above you is internal medicine 2. That's more for patients with private insurance. Dr. Gutera and Dr. Kamala are pretty laid back. No bad thing considering how hard-headed some folks are. You'll find out the rest on your own, kiddo. Thanks for the info, Ingrid. You're welcome. It's never a bad thing to get to know the people around you. Take a look around when you have time. If there's an emergency, you'll need to know exactly what's where. You should drop by Dr. Theobald's office. You want to be in his good books. He's the chief physician, after all. I'm sure he'll love you. Okay, good thought. I'll go see him. Do you know where his office is? Yes, of course. His office, I know that. First floor on the right. Thanks. See you later. Don't trip yourself up, kid.
Oh, Ingrid. 3 slipped discs. Oh, my heart. I love her. She's so great. What a great character. I'm so glad I talked to her. Where is my dude's office here? First floor on the right. I went to the right, Ingrid. Did you lie to me? Better not have lied to me. Bet it's back here, probably. Elevator. Yep. Oh, that's right. I always equate ground floor with first floor. Do. Going up the stairs. Going up the stairs. Going up the stairs like a really cool guy. All right, Dr. Theobald. This is Mr. Heydrich's office. No answer. Maybe he's not turned up yet. Or he already has his nose buried in some contracts. This is Chief Physician Dr. Theobald's office. We haven't had a chance to meet each other yet. Should I pop in and say hello? I'll knock. Maybe he's not in.
One moment, please.
Oh.
Come in.
All right, let's go.
Ooh. Oh, he's got his own coffee. Oh my God, he's a chicken. A very good morning to you. What can I do for you?
Good morning, Dr. Theobald. My name's Finley. I'm a junior doctor. I joined not long ago. Ah, yes. I'm glad you stopped by. How are you doing so far? Settling in nicely? It's all very exciting, but I'm getting along just fine, thanks. Glad to hear it. It's a shame we're only just meeting now. I always like to welcome new faces. I'm sure that you'll do great work here. So, Finley, what brings you to good old St. Ursula's? Was it the views? Love, perhaps? You don't have to tell me. I just like to chat, you know. No, it's okay. I finished my degree in medicine and wanted to start work right away. Learn as much as I can to become a good doctor. I studied in the big city, spent all my life there, too. I've never lived in a place like Porcupine before. And I thought a small hospital might allow me to take on more important tasks. That, and I thought the place was nice. Oh, yes, it's lovely here. And how are you finding life in Porcupine? Well, it's different than I expected, but I haven't had much time to explore yet, to be honest. Hopefully, I'll get a chance soon. Sure. But I won't lie to you, Finley. The day-to-day in a hospital isn't easy. The work can be very fulfilling, but also exhausting. Don't let it get you down. If you can do that, I see you staying with us for a good, long time. And if you need anything, please let me know. I do what I can to keep up all of our staff happy. Which ward do you work on? Unfortunately, I no longer have time to treat patients myself. I miss working on the wards terribly, but my current position simply doesn't allow it. So, why the stethoscope then? Oh, this whole thing. I just like to keep it with me. I find it comforting. It brings me luck. And it helps me feel like I'm still part of the team in some small way. Was there anything else on your mind? Any questions, perhaps? Oh, there's good questions here. Do you have any tips for working with Dr. Krakowski? Dr. Krakowski is one of the best doctors I know. Don't let her get you down. I know you've got what it takes, and Dr. Krakowski knows it too. She just doesn't show it that often. Yeah, maybe that's it. Is there anything else I can do? Oh, good. I can ask more questions. There's nothing on here about what is the protocol for dating everyone. Let's ask about Mr. Arndez. Yes, I heard about that, of course. Don't worry. It wasn't your fault. You're not the first to have a runaway patient here. It happens to the best of us. Even Dr. Linwood had to go looking for someone once, and that patient only had one leg. Anyway, it all turned out all right in the end. Dust yourself off and keep at it, okay? Okay. Thank you. Is there anything else I can do for you? St. Ursula's is a really nice hospital. It really is, isn't it? I fell for the old lady's rustic charm, too, many years ago now. Yes. Is there anything else I can do for you? I don't want to bug him anymore. No, I'm good. But thanks for your time. Good. Off you go, then. I'm sure we'll both have a busy day ahead of us. And thank you for stopping by. We should do this again sometime. Have a nice day, Dr. Theobald. The shelf is full of folders and old medicine books. Wow, I wouldn't mind looking at those. I bet half the contents are out of date by now. And a gold mini-golf trophy. I received that award last summer. Just so happens that you're standing in the office of the local mini-golf district champion. And the books aren't that old either. Oh my God, he can hear my thoughts. Good deal. Well, let's get to work, huh? Let's get to work. Does this work? Wow. The snacks here are completely different to the ones at reception. Real brand name chocolate. Only the best wine gums. Even fresh fruit. I wonder if Dr. Theobald gets a special discount on snacks. If so, then I want to be a chief physician too. Yes. That is the reason you become a chief physician. Absolutely 100%. Yeah, confirmed. He says his thoughts out loud. I don't know. I think if I was the chief physician, I'd be like, Is our new doctor talking to himself? That's a little bit screwy, isn't it?
Good morning, Dr. Krakowski, my snowflake of love.
Good morning. Nice of you to turn up before sunset.
Have you got your file for today yet? No, I'm afraid not.
Well, let's deal with that right away. Some of the beds have already been reassigned. Your tasks for today have been activated in your app. We've got our hands full, so let's not waste any time. Among other things, we're looking after an old friend of mine today. She's in room P31. Please make sure she's looked after. But don't lose sight of your other responsibilities, okay? As always, I want to see impeccable results. Get to it.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, we're friends. Mia.
Morning, Finley. I didn't catch you yesterday. I still wanted to talk to you. When we get a chance, you've got to tell me what happened with you with Mr. Arndez up there. Well, I've got a lot of work to do right now, I'm afraid. Maybe later.
Okay, cool. P31. Giuliano, what are you doing here?
Finley, my friend. I brought my mother here this morning. May I introduce her? This is my mother, Irma.
Good morning.
Hello there.
She collapsed on the sidewalk. Must have fainted or something.
It's the first time this kind of thing's happened to her. So I figured we better get a specialist to check her out.
All right, I'll take a look.
You hear that, Ma? Finley hasn't lived in Porcupine long, but I know him. He's a good kid and a great doctor.
Well, aren't I the lucky one?
Is there anything else I can do, Finley? Can you tell me anything about what happened this morning?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, let's see. Me and Ma wanted to meet up for breakfast. She wanted to enjoy the sunny morning and go for a walk. She said it might be the last sunny day of the year. It's not far, but she seemed very tired when I saw her. We didn't even have time to say hello properly before her legs gave way. She couldn't stop coughing. So we came straight here.
Shame, I was looking forward to that breakfast. I was really craving French toast with applesauce and a nice strong black coffee.
Thanks, Giuliano. I think that'll do for now. I'll take a look at Irma.
Okay. Ma, I'm going to go head off now. I'll be at Gilbert's. Let me know if you need anything, okay?
I'll be fine, son.
You should be worrying about that old pub of yours. I'll call you later.
I'd like that.
Oh.
Good morning, Mrs. DeCalma. How are you feeling today?
Please call me Irma. I'm not one to stand on ceremony.
All right, Irma. I'm Finley.
That's a nice name.
So how are you feeling?
My lungs hurt more than I've ever felt before.
That happens sometimes. Can you tell me again what happened this morning?
I was on my way to see my son Giuliano. It was such a lovely morning. It felt like the last day of summer.
Even though I can already smell the fall.
Can you smell it too?
Yes, me too. The trees are turning beautiful colors.
After a few meters, my breathing got very heavy.
Such a waste of the beautiful fall air. I couldn't really enjoy it. My breathing got faster and faster. I just reached the marketplace when I started feeling very dizzy. I felt sick. My legs gave way and I fell down onto the sidewalk. Made an awful racket. The windows shook in all the houses. I see. That reminds me of a great story.
But maybe that can wait for another day. I'm rather exhausted.
All right, Irma. I'll let you get some rest, but I'd like to make a few more notes on the diagnosis.
Of course.
The sooner we find a solution, the sooner I can get a hold of my French toast. Just sit tight. We'll have you out of here in no time. Find the correct combination of symbols. A blue mark indicates that you've got the right symbol, but in the wrong position. A green mark indicates that you've got the right symbol in the correct position. Each symbol will only appear once per Oh, God, it's Mastermind. Oh, no. Okay. The solution contains a symbol. Place the symbol in the correct position. Okay. This one is always tricky.
so the hand is right. Okay. The foot's right. Okay, good, good, good. So we've got foot, hand. Oh, silly! I already did the. I did the heart there. Okay. Shoot. Okay. Darn it. Oh, nuts. I'm definitely not getting this one. Man, okay. So it's not eye, heart, stomach, or hand. Is it death? Oh my god. A C? Boo.
That's strange. What is? What did you find?
Nothing yet. I'll pass on the evaluation. If we keep you under observation, we'll find out what's wrong with you soon enough. Things don't seem so bad for now, but we'll keep you here as a precaution.
Yes, better safe than sorry, right?
That's right.
You're a nice young man. I'm glad you're my doctor.
Thank you. I'll do my best to get you well again as soon as possible. I'll see you later, okay? Just call out if you need anything.
Will do, thank you.
Yeah, but I was pulling all them greens, Black Fox. I was getting greens. Finley. What up, Gray Fox? Yeah, sorry. I'm not great at puzzles. You got a minute? Sure, what can I do for you? I know she's in good hands with you. That's all I can ask for. We'll get Irma back on her feet. I know. I'll head out then. I gotta finally reopen Gilbert's today. Don't take this personally, but I hate hospitals. The smell makes me anxious. And I guess we better catch up at Gilbert's next time. Sure, come by anytime. I will. It's one of those things. I've never been good at Mastermind. It's always been one of those puzzles I'm not great at. I also like just looking at your messages, just like, Zeb, God, stop. I'm sorry. All right, room 301. I think this was Miss so-and-so. Miss Martin, how are you feeling?
I was up all night worrying again. I was thinking about my daughter, our argument.
I'm the same when I can't sleep. I'll spend the whole night turning problems over in my head. Is your stomach any better at least?
My stomach? How did you mention it? It is feeling better, yes.
That's good to hear. Your trouble sleeping could be a side effect of your medication. I'll make some adjustments to your dosage.
All right. I need that blue to go down, the orange to go up, the red to go down, the green to go down, and the pink to not go anywhere. Okay. There we go. Treatment complete. Hey!
So, you're about to get some new drugs to help you sleep. We'll get the stomach ulcer under control. But to keep it that way, you need to avoid stress.
That's easier said than done.
I know.
No, I'm glad you said that. Maybe that's what I needed to hear.
I've known it for a long time. But now, I really do need to look after myself more. But how? This pill you're about to take will send you to sleep for a little while. I'm sure you'll come up with new ideas and a fresh perspective when you wake up.
Thanks, Doctor.
Oh, good doctor. Gave her all the right pills. I didn't give her the bad pills like the last guy. He's dead now. 303. All right, Wheezy.
How are you today?
Pretty chill, Doc. Just bored to death. I could barely sleep last night.
Yeah, I get that. The nights can be long when you're in the hospital.
Ain't that the truth?
How's the cough?
Much better.
That's what I want to hear. I'll just give you a quick check over then, okay?
Sure. You need me to do anything?
Just what you're doing right now, that's plenty. All right, let's look at your lungs.
Don't you mean listen?
What?
You're just gonna listen to my lungs, right? Or are you gonna cut me open? I don't want people looking at my lungs.
Oh, right. Sorry, just a turn of phrase. I'll only be listening to your lungs, don't worry.
Phew.
All right, kid.
All of my concentration being such a good doctor. Saving the kid from all of the asthma in the world. Look out, asthma, here comes Dr. Finley. Dr. Finley. Dr. Finley. He's gonna get you.
Hell yeah. Your treatment is complete, girl. Hey!
What is it, Doc?
Your lungs haven't quite recovered fully yet.
Is that bad?
No, nothing to worry about. I think if you stay in bed all day and take it easy, we can send you home tomorrow.
Okay.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, I guess. I just wish I could have gone home today.
I get that. But believe me, it's better if we keep you in just for one more day.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
I know I'm right, girl.
Doc, can I tell you something?
Sure, what is it?
My cough was pretty bad last night. It kept me up all night. And it hurt a lot, too.
It's good that you told me that, Larissa. You know you can tell me anything, right? Believe me, I want to get you out of here as soon as possible, too.
Okay, Doc. Thanks. Any tips for how to kill time around here?
We have a TV in the break room. If you feel like it, you can sit down there, make yourself comfortable. We've got tea and coffee, too.
Coffee. That stuff's so bitter. I'll take a look later. Thanks.
Let me know if you need anything, okay? Just one more day, we can do it.
Yeah.
Oh, this poor little girl. Oh. Yeah, you're awake. You were in a coma for days. See you. Ah, my frosty love, I have completed my rounds. Let us dance.
I'm done, Dr. Krakowski. I can see that. All right, then, let's see what you've got for me. One bullshit and two awesomes.
You guys, I got a smiley face.
Nice. Oh my god.
She's basically asking me out.
There's definitely room for improvement here. I can see that you're not completely talentless. But you clearly lack discipline. Do you need anything else?
Clearly discipline.
No, thank you. But you want to go out sometime? The new patient. What about her? She's very friendly. Is that so? Old Mrs. DeCalma is very popular in Porcupine. I've known her for a long time, too. Take good care of her, Finley. You'll be in charge of her treatment. But don't neglect the others just because you think Mrs. DeCalma's nice. Personal considerations should never get in the way of your work, even if you absolutely hate a person. Always treat them to the best of your ability and understanding. Take a break now. In the meantime, I'll check on Mrs. DeCalma as well. Okay. Thank you for placing your trust in me.
She wants me.
Hey, Mia. Are you okay? Are you done for the day?
I'm double done.
Tired?
Yeah, I'm having a hard time getting used to shift work.
Tell me about it.
Have you eaten today? I'm so hungry.
No, now that you mention it. Have you ever been to the cafeteria?
Not to eat, but maybe today's a good day to change that.
I'd say it is. Let's do it. I haven't realized how hungry I was until you mentioned it. Now I can't think of anything else.
That's what we call a remote diagnosis. Shall we go?
Let's check on Mrs. DeCalma one more time.
Please don't take too long.
I'm starving. I know, Mia, trust me, I am hungry as well. I just want to check on Mrs. DeCalma. I can't check on Mrs. DeCalma. She's dead. Great. Fantastic. You know what? I haven't seen the Lynxes either. I really hope they're okay. Maybe the next mission is going to be finding them.
Shall we go?
Yes, before there's nothing left.
Correct answer. Hurry up. My stomach's practically roaring with hunger.
Is that even medically possible? They must hate you at the library.
Finley.
All right, to the cafeteria. She wants me. Elevator. All right. So, here we are, back again with Fall of Porcupine. Super happy to be back in this world. I'm really loving the characters. And I am exhausted. It is 3 hours and 30 minutes after we started. Gone over by a half hour. So I think I'm going to call it a night. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming along with me on this little journey. I've had a great time. We got a lot of nice art done today. Yeah, just a good day. Good day in general. Great way to end a Monday. So, all right, everybody. Well, thank you again for watching. I hope you have a wonderful night. And we'll see you again on Thursday. So take it easy. We'll see you then. Bye-bye. And now I have to try to turn off my stream. Good night, everybody.